Hi to all the new moms and expectant moms out there. I'm so excited to be a part of this year's Bloom event and looking forward to talking a little bit about what we do. So my name is Manon Dahl McGee. I'm the owner of Nannies of Kansas City. We are a nanny placement agency that has been serving the greater Kansas City area for 37 years now, so we've been around a long time. To give you just a little bit of background, I too am a mom. I live Platte City, kind of North Kansas City area with my husband and kids, and so I know the stress that comes with childcare and trying to decide what's right for you and doing all your research. I also, as a little side note, within the last 6 months purchased Premier Nannies, Rent-A-Mom of Colorado, which is a longtime nanny agency and sitter service agency serving the Denver area. So if you know of any moms out in Denver that need some help too, we are out there as well. To give you a little bit of an idea of kind of how our process and the services that we offer. We do short-term, long-term nanny placements, we do temp placements, and we do those both on a full-time and a part-time basis. So with that, depending on what your needs, we've helped moms who've decided they want an in-home nanny for long-term. We've helped moms that are maybe on the wait list for daycare, because I know that can be very trying and very lengthy. So we do kind of bridge that gap if that's what you're looking for as well. And then just, if you just need a little bit of help, kind of new moms coming in, what we like to do, because I know it can be really stressful sometimes and kind of a little bit, anxiety provoking, we like to kind of ease that process. So I have a lot of people that ask, why should I go through an agency? When you go through an agency, we do all the legwork for you. So you don't have to worry about finding candidates. You don't have to worry about doing the screening process, not knowing what to look for, running the background checks. We do all of that for you. And with that, all of our nannies and sitters, we do have the same requirements, have to be CPR first aid certified, come on board with a minimum of 2 years professional child care experience. So that can be nannying, teaching, daycare, something of that nature. Although when it does come to our infants and newborns, we are usually looking at nanny candidates who have beyond that level of minimum experience. And then we do an extensive background and reference check. So we run a county, state, national, felony, misdemeanor, motor vehicle, sex offender registry, Social Security verification, personal and professional references that we verify, as well as employment verification. So all of that is done for you, so you don't have to worry about that. When it comes to childcare, it can be a very personal choice. It can be a tough decision. With my kids, I've kind of done a little bit of everything. I had one that did daycare. I've had one that stayed at home with me. I've had nannies come in to assist. So it really does depend on what's right for you and your family. And it can also depend on what's right, kids are different. So what's best for one may not work for the other as well. There are pros and cons I've seen just personally to each, things to think about, socialization versus having that good, the benefit of having kids at home and not necessarily being in daycare is that risk of sickness and illness that often you kind of have to worry about, especially when you have little ones who are more susceptible. So that's just, some of the things to consider when you're looking at hiring a nanny. What I like to do, most often I tell families it takes about a month for the process. So when it comes to new moms, though, I really like to meet kind of that month prior to baby coming. That way you're not worrying when the baby's here, you're trying to get home, you're trying to get in a routine and get settled in. You don't have to worry about, oh gosh, now I need to schedule this registration, get the process rolling. We get that going a little bit ahead of time just to kind of relieve some of that stress and that pressure so you can really focus on baby when you get home. Also, a lot of our families don't know, nanny placement may not be right for you. Maybe you're staying at home, you're a stay-at-home mom. We offer sitter service. And so with that, maybe you want to just get a few hours, get out of the house, get a little me time, get your nails done, go to the grocery store, or maybe you want a date night. I know, what is that? You have kids and you kind of forget about date nights, but we offer sitters for that as well. In addition, we do backup and sick care. So if your kids are in school, if your kids are in daycare, they're sick, can't go to school that day, or there is no school, teachers in service, daycare is closed because it's a holiday, we do have options for backup care in those instances as well. So I always like to let families know that because we might not be your option for nanny placements, but it's always nice to have a little bit of backup. And the good thing about that too is if you book a sitter for us, you've got somebody. Even if the sitter that we have lined up for you, something happens, she gets sick, we'll make sure there's somebody out there to replace her. So you're never really stuck out. Another benefit of just having that little bit of extra added protection when it comes to our nannies and sitters. So I'd love to chat with anybody who has any additional questions. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram. You can kind of check out our website, nannieskc.com. That will give you a little bit more information about how we do things, our process. We really do walk you through the entire process from start to finish. So kind of what to look for in a nanny, helping to target kind of the best fit for your family. We do contracts, we can help walk you through those, what to put in there. We talk about household payroll taxes. Once you hire a nanny, she is your employee, so you are responsible for those tax deductions, but we have great payroll services we refer people to. So really there to kind of walk you through the whole process. And then even after you place a nanny, we're still here. Should you have questions, should you need help with anything, we're always here as a backup. And then also if your nanny is sick, we offer somebody who can come in and kind of take over and fill her spot for the day as well. So love to chat with anybody about your childcare needs and help you in any way we can. If you have any questions, and you can always give me a call. Our number's on our website, and I hope you guys enjoy the event. Take care.